Hello, everybody. It's Miss Ginny from the Rotary Children's Library in Drayton Valley. Today for Paper Magic, we are going to be making an accordion angel. So we're going to make a white angel, but you can make it in whatever color you want. So if you want these instructions and the supply list, they're on our website at draytonvalleylibrary.ca under programs. And you will see that in this, there is templates for the halo and the face, as well as all the instructions on how to do this. All right, so what you're going to need today for your supplies is you're going to need some white cardstock, a couple pieces of that. And you're going to need a different color cardstock, like I've got kind of a beigey color or creamy color for the face of the angel. And you don't need much of it, just a little piece. And if you have silver or gold or something shiny like that for the halo, you just need a little piece of that too, cardstock. All right, so the other thing you'll want to have is some ribbon, and I'm going to use some gold ribbon today. And you'll want some glue or glue stick. And you'll need a hole punch, a pencil, some scissors, and you may need a ruler as well. All right, so let's get started. It's a pretty easy craft to do. So the first thing you're going to do is you are going to take your white cardstock, your 8.5 by 11 sheet of white cardstock, and you are going to fold it. Now, they suggest that you make half-inch folds. Now, I'm pretty good at guessing what's a half-inch, but you can measure it out with a ruler if you want, and just put half inches all along either side of the length of your white cardstock. Now, it didn't come hole punched. I did that already. I've just pre-done some of this. So once you've done that, then you're going to fold it accordion style. So I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm just going to turn the computer down so you can see. So all I did was I started with a guess at what I thought was a half an inch, and you flip it over on itself and do another half an inch. And you keep doing that. That's what they call accordion folding until you get to the end. So you just keep doing that. Now, in your instructions, so you want to do it on the longer end of it. You don't want to do it on the shorter end of it. So you want to do it on the longer, so you have that long piece for the body of the angel. Now, in your instructions, it does say you can cut off half an inch or so, or an inch for the wings on either end. But I found that made my angel really quite short. It's up to you if you want to do it that way. I just used another piece of white cardstock and I did the accordion folding again. And then I had one for either side, which is the wings. So the next thing that you're going to want to do, once you've done all your accordion folding, you on each one end of each of these, the wings and the body, you want to take your hole punch and you want to punch about an eighth of an inch in. You want to punch holes along the top, but not at the very edge. Just go in about 1/8 inch. Now be careful when you're hole punching because cardstock is quite thick. So don't take too many at once when you hole punch because it could break your hole punch and you don't want that to happen. So once you've done all your holes at the top of the long one, the body, then you do the same on the top of one of the wings and the same on the top of the other wing. Once you have all of those punched in, then you're going to take your ribbon, and I said I was using gold ribbon. So I'm using about a 1/4 inch ribbon, That's all they recommend that you need to use. And I cut mine a little bit longer, but they say cut about 24 inches in length of your ribbon because you're going to be winding the ribbon throughout your angel. So now the first thing you want to do is you want to overlap your wings with the holes on your body. Just do one overlap so that when you're weaving through, they're going to attach together easier. So overlap your wings with the body on either side. And then once you do that, you're going to thread the ribbon through the holes from the outer edge. So from the outer edge of one wing shape to the outer edge of the other. So you're going to go from this end to this end. Okay. I'm weaving it through. And I'm just going to bring my wing up because it might be easier to show you that way. Once I get near the end of this wing, I am going to attach it to the body. So I'll overlap it then. But I just have it up for now just to show you how to weave it through. So you're just taking the end of the ribbon and weaving it through the holes. And then I'm getting close to the end of this wing, so I'm going to overlap it with the body of the angel, because of course I want them to join up. So this is where I'm going to take the body and I'm going to weave it through by overlapping. And that's what we mean by overlapping, one hole on top of the other. You just weave it through. And weave it through. So it's in and out, in and out. Just let me get my holes lined up here. And sometimes your ribbon gets twisted around, so you just have to just keep pulling it through. Make sure to leave some at the very end. And I probably have my ribbon a little too long, but I wanted to make sure I had enough. I know that the pattern recommends 24 inches length in ribbon, so that's what you'll want to cut at least. So remember, we're overlapping, so we're just weaving it through, and then we're going to get to the other wing. We're going to go right to the end and go to the other wing. So it just takes a little bit to weave it through, but once you get going on it, it'll be much easier. So you can see we're weaving that through. And I'm getting just about through the body here, and then I'm going to attach the other wing. I'm going to overlap, weave those through. So I'm basically taking 2 holes at a time. You can take more if that works better for you, but 2 seems to work about the best for me. So you do it at your pace. Now I'm going to overlap the other wing because we want it to join. Remember, don't be careful not to pull your ribbon out from the other end. You don't want it to come apart after you've done all that work. So let's just overlap so we can attach the other wing. So again, I'm just going through the holes on the wing and the body so that they're overlapped, so they're joined together. And overlap a little. This next one here. And I know you're working with paper, so it kind of flops around, but it works. It's okay. There we go. It doesn't help if you've cut your nails because, you know, your nails help to pull it through. And I cut my nails recently, so that doesn't help me any. Oh, let's see, where would that one go? There we go. Okay. So that's overlapped, so that wing's joining on. Whoops, that one shouldn't go like that. Let's get this set up a little bit better. If you see any little mistake the way you've put it in, just pull it back and fix it up. There, that's better. Oh, no, that shouldn't go around like that. What's going on here? Oh, I know, I have to come in from the back. Yeah, be careful of that too. I came in from the top and I should have come in from the back on this one. So you don't want the ribbon to go over the top like that. You want it to come in from the bottom and then up. All right, that's why that was looking so funny. Okay, so let's get this folded up here now and come in from the back so that we're overlapping. That's better. There, that's better. Okay, so now just keep going and wind it through till you get to the end. And be careful not to pull too hard because you don't want your paper to rip. Cardstock is pretty steady, pretty sturdy, but you don't want it to rip. So just be careful not to pull too hard on your ribbon. My ribbon has a, need to cut the end a little bit because the end was not really threading through very well. Okay, almost to the end. Just a few more holes to go. So you can see the angel is starting to come together, and it doesn't look like an angel just yet, but it will soon. Okay, a little bit more. I got one more set of holes to weave through here, and then we can put it together nicely. All right, so once you've gone through all of you've got the wings attached to the body, the next step is you are going to want to tie a knot in the ribbon. So you're going to pull it together to gather. So either end, you're going to gather the ends. And I have a really, really long ribbon here, so I'm going to just make it a little shorter here, so I have an easier way of working with it. So now you want to just pull gently on your accordion ribbon, on your angel ribbon, and just kind of push it towards the center so it sort of comes together. So you can see it's starting to form an angel because you've got your wings and you've got your body. So now you're wanting to tie a knot close to the gathered accordion folds. So you want to tie a knot in there, and it would be even a good idea to double knot it. So you can see you've got your wings. And you've got that, and then you can tie a knot at the very end too. Again, mine is kind of long, so I'm going to shorten it a bit, just as for hanging up for an ornament. Tie a knot at the very end so that you can hang it as an ornament if you want to, or you might want to like hang it on your Christmas tree or hang it over your mantle or wherever. So now what we're going to focus on is you want to cut the shapes. This is where your pencil comes in handy. So there's templates for the face and the halo. So you're going to want to cut those out in that creamy kind of colored, in the creamy colored cardstock. So I've already cut mine, and I cut out my halo in that you want silver or gold or something shiny for the halo. So I have the face cut out. Now the other piece that the template offers is, it's a tiny little piece, but you'll see it on the template, and that's for the support for the angel, for the face. So we're gonna do that next. So I've already cut that out with that creamy template, and then I just folded it on the template. It shows you where to fold it. It's got dotted lines. So that's what I did, is I just folded it so that it forms a little support like that. So you can see there's a little support like that. All right. So now what we need to do, we need to glue the shapes together. So we're going to glue the halo. So we want it on the nice side of the halo paper. You pick a side, the nice side of the halo. So this is the nice side, this is the back. On the nice side of the halo paper, I'm going to position it on the back of the face. So I want the halo to look like this. So that it's glued on like that, so it looks like a halo. And so we're going to glue that to the back. Let's see, yeah, glue that to the back first. So I'll just put a bit of glue on the face, to the back of the face. I'm going to get my other glue here. It seems to work a little better. And just see how your face is going to be here, and then stick it on. Whoops, stick on the, just a sec here. That didn't go very well. So you want your face like this, and then your halo glued on like that. So I'm going to set it down because it's easier to work with me setting it down there. Okay. So there's your face and there's the halo. Just let that dry. And then I'm going to take my little support and I'm going to glue it onto the back of the face as well. So these little tabs that you see on the support, these little tabs, I'm going to glue those onto the back of the face. So there, I've glued it onto the back. So there's your halo on there. My halo is not quite dry yet. And then the support is glued onto the back of the face. My halo just doesn't want to stick very well. There we go. So there you've got it on the back. All right, I'm letting that dry for a few minutes. And then what you're going to do is, after the glue dries, then we're going to position this little support between the angel's wings. So let's just put this on here. And you're going to set it in. Let's see, sec here. So not on the wings, but in the fold here. You want to place it in the fold. And I've got to turn it the right way because my support needs to go this way. And place it in between the folds of the body. And there you have your Christmas ornament angel. You can draw in some eyes if you want, but you don't need to. It looks just as nice that way. All right, so that is the paper magic craft, and thank you for joining me, and we will see you again. Bye.